Hey guys, before we get on with this video, I gotta tell you about the AutoMeter DashLInk. This is a very simple device that goes in your onboard diagnostic port and Bluetooths to any iOS or Android device. And what it does is it turns your phone into a complete gauge pack, diagnostic pack, and data logging pack. So you get gauges, you get performance information, you get lap times, accelerometer, diagnostic information, it scans codes. It literally is an all-in-one computer, everything you need to know for your car. It's really cool, it's very affordable. Hit the link in the description and check it out for yourself. I've been playing with it all day and it's really neat. Hey guys, we're in a Stratos! Yes! This is it. This is the one. This is like, I've driven Countach, Diablo, Testarossa. I haven't done F40 yet, but like a lot of the heavy hitters I've gotten to have a go in. But a Stratos, even for someone who is around heavy hitters a lot, is so unique and different and weird and rare, and like everything you love about cars is in a Stratos. So Mr. John Campion has invited me down here to drive many cars, including this Stratos. And this is Ben, who can barely do a handshake in here. It's little in this thing. The Lancia Stratos is... Oh, no! It's okay.
Sorry.
The Lancia Stratos is one of the very few truly purpose-built rally cars. Designed and built for rallying. It's not really good at anything else. Was it even that good at rallying? I'm not even... Was it good at rallying? I'm not old enough to remember.
It was damn good at rallying, and what ended up happening is, you know, Lancia or Fiat couldn't sell the Stratos, but they could sell the 131.
Right.
So that's why the 131 replaced the Stratos.
That makes sense. This seems like a tough sell because I don't want to get groceries in this thing. How many of these do they make?
About 500.
And you said this is one of 25. Does that mean 25 works rally cars?
Group 4, yeah.
Okay.
Group 4.
So this was built as a race car from new, from
Yes.
Lancia. This was not a converted road car or anything like that. Awesome. And it's got the Dino motor in the back, right?
Dino 246.
Yeah, the Ferrari V6.
2.4 liter.
Sounds delightful. Yep. And 5-speed gearbox, dog leg first. So let's drive. How do we do this? What do we do?
Okay. Open your door again. Push the button on the sill behind you.
The sill behind me?
Yeah, there's a power button right there.
Outside the car?
Yep.
There it is.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, pull your contact.
Okay.
Okay, get the fuel pump going.
Aviam, that means start in Italian.
You got that one.
Little gas. Oh, be still my beating heart. Man, is that something. Oh, that's it. First gear. We have synchros in the Stratos.
We have synchros in the Stratos. It's going to be a lot easier than the 131.
Look at that view out of the hood with that light pod. Oh, this is a good day. Oh, whoa. Okay. All right. That was
This is geared a little low.
You mentioned that. So you mentioned that this car is geared what to me seems absurdly low. You said this car will max out around 60 miles an hour.
55 is about it.
55, and that's top gear, red line.
But we're getting there pretty quick.
How silly! Even in racing, even in rallying, even in European rallying, that seems ridiculously, almost comically low, doesn't it? Why so low?
Well, it depends on the course. I mean, you know, it was raced by a privateer. And that was probably the last thing that he did in it.
Okay, now we listen. Oh my God! Oh, that is so lovely. It's got this bass note to it. These windows, I don't know if you can see this. I'll get a shot of it later. Really cool window design, actually. And we get very hot as I close it up, but oh, that 6-cylinder. Where is this fresh air? Oh, it's a roof scoop. There's a scoop up here, and I'm like, this fresh air is delightful, and that's where it's coming from.
As you angle it towards yourself.
So my feet are, I didn't change it, don't be mean. My feet are about 8 inches over to the right. My steering wheel is up against my right leg. Once again, wow, very darty. Is this one of, if not the shortest wheelbases of any car ever made?
It has to be. It absolutely has to be. And most people will tell you the Stratos will try and kill you, but you'll be smiling while it does.
This is so cool. The sound it makes, it's a beautiful Italian, bassy, cammy, all the mechanical noises you'd ever want. But we're topped out. This is 5th gear, 5500 right here. That's what topped out feels like. So this obviously could be geared differently for a little more performance, or a little more top end.
Yep.
It's all about accelerating out of those hairpins. But it's already getting real hot in here. I'm surprised actually at how comfortable these seats are.
It's relatively comfortable.
It's reasonably comfortable.
Yeah.
Everything I knew about this car in the past led me to believe it would be horribly uncomfortable, and yet that's not the case. Actually, it's really not bad. Could you in the street versions get ventilation of any kind?
That's a good question. I don't know. We only have race cars.
Touche. Man, my kingdom for some curves, but when someone says Stratos, you take what you can get, people. I love those the Hoyer rally clocks. That's amazing.
Yep.
So, how long have you guys had this in the collection?
It's actually been in the collection for several years. It was my favorite for a long time. We've had some recent cars, in the last 6 months that have caused me to reevaluate. But I mean, it still is. You have to agree. It's just so pleasant to drive.
So cool. And actually, I do have to agree with you. It's torquey. It's not finicky or peaky or jumpy. And other than the short gears, the gearbox is normal. The clutch is easy. It fires right up. Is this a reliable car?
Absolutely. The 246, the Dino motors were used in production for over 30 years in all the different cars that the motor was installed in. So it's basically like the Italian version of a Chevy 350. It was just a very versatile motor.
Well, it's a 6, so maybe not the 350, maybe the 3800.
That's a good point.
The GM 3800 motor.
Yeah.
Little throwback. I was gonna flip around here, maybe. We have blinkers, that's good. Oh, listen to that. Oh wait, no, that's too big of a drop. Sorry. You're right, the gears are so short. When you go on and off the throttle, it's very jumpy.
Yep.
But it's very effortless to rev. I mean, look, I don't know what this car is like at the limit. And today I'm not going to find out what this car is like at the limit. What I can tell you rich Instagram guys out there is, if you can get your hands on one, it'll be nice to cruise around Pebble Beach in. That's about what I can tell you about this car.
That's for certain.
Yeah. Now I want to flip around because I want to wind it through the gears. Is there's a turnout up there?
Yeah, you can never drive this one long enough.
No.
You got just go another mile or so.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
It'll be okay? It's actually a pretty good cruiser, believe it or not. I don't care about the sound. I'm dying with this window. We're going to go window back down. And look at the way the shape of the window and it goes down. It's pretty much just like, well, that's how it's got to go.
Yep.
A real wonky shape, but I got to scoop myself here to get some flow. Wow. Is this, the body is what? Fiberglass and carbon Kevlar, right?
Exactly.
It's a blend
It's
of
a
some
blend.
kind.
The early cars were a blend.
Yeah, they hadn't quite figured out how to make real carbon fiber yet.
Yep.
They're using it to reinforce fiberglass and weird stuff. This dashboard, I feel like I could knock it off. Honestly, it's like, I don't know what it is about this car. It really just has this kind of air of fragility about it. It may or may not actually be true, but that's just the vibe I get. We'll go off there and look around.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's all about the windshield and the view over the hood, though. Everything else is completely secondary in this car, just to that. Listen to that. Oh my God. How can you not just fall? Wow, look at this hole. No?
No, that's a little too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Where's reverse? Up?
Up. There you go.
Gotcha. No worries. Oh, the rear visibility is stellar in this car. I got it. No worries. We're not driving into a ditch. I got you.
You're all good.
We're golden.
There we go.
Well, almost golden. Aviam. No power steering.
Plunk it in. There you go.
Oh, not quite in gear. No. That's in gear. It was so in gear that, okay. You scared yet?
No, I'm not scared
You're
yet.
not scared yet?
Not scared
Not
yet.
worried about the car yet? All right, we just got to do one of these. How do you not love that? Oh. That's the best. You know what I feel like a little bit? You ever see that episode of Top Gear where they go to North Carolina and have a drag race from 45 to 55?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I feel like driving this.
You'd win in this car.
Oh, I would win. Ready? 45 to 55. Done. But actually, quite nice. Really quite nice.
It is.
I never thought I would say this, but a Lancia Stratos makes a nice little cruiser.
It does.
It kind of does.
That's why I told you to go a little further.
Yeah. Is there any, do they do anything to these motors? They just drop it in the back and that's it?
That's pretty much it.
Standard Dino motor, right? So it's about...
Dino feels the same way. Yeah. It's not as twitchy. The wheelbase is different. Yeah. This is the equivalent of driving like a Jeep. You know, it's that short. It's made to turn.
Take yourself back to 1975 or 76. Every rally car looks like an Escort or something like that, and then this thing shows up. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That someone just shows up and goes, I brought my rally car, and that's that. That's so wild.
Hey, you want to have some fun?
Yeah.
Pull up next to this cop.
Okay. If you say so. What are we going to do next to this cop? Are we going to show him what 4 gears looks like? Just make noise.
Just let me do the talking. I'm from here.
Nobody behind.
Y'all good?
Oh yeah.
Want to race?
I'll race you to 55. Coppers. They're cool. Now that I can. Wow, that 1-2 shift is like, oh, you gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready.
You gotta really be ready. When you go up a gear and you get off the clutch, it's almost like it wants to jump out of its own wheels, you know? It's crazy.
Yep.
Can't believe I'm driving a Stratos. I'm not even doing anything special with it. This is enough.
I mean, yeah, at moderate RPMs, if this was geared differently, I mean, you could drive this car every day.
You know, I mean, honestly, if it was geared a little more highway-like, this isn't really that much different than any other vintage car when it comes to this cruising.
Not much.
No.
And it's very comfortable. I've got tons of leg room.
Come to think of it, I have lots of legroom as well, actually.
Yep.
Why does everyone say that no one can fit in these cars? I'm tall and I'm fat and I fit in this car. I don't get it. Where do you get tires for this thing?
England.
Really? Does someone make a tire for this?
Oh yeah.
They 10 grand a set?
No, it's not that bad. We use Avon pretty much on all cars.
Avon?
Avon.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can lobby the Cokers to make one too.
Yes.
Wow. So is this car just normal service intervals and everything?
Yeah, I mean, change the oil, change the diff fluid, make sure that it's aligned. The alignment's key, being as the wheelbase is so short. We didn't do too much to it. It was pretty much, it was pretty much, a really good car when John picked it up.
That's unreal.
Yep.
This is $1 million?
Yep.
It's gotta be, right?
It's $1 million.
Gotta be $1 million. That's crazy. Once you add that 7th number, recalibrates your mind a little bit.
It does.
Same thing, I drove a 300 SL Gullwing Mercedes.
Yep.
Beautiful car. Very easy to drive. Like this, you could daily it. Honestly, you could totally daily it.
Yep.
But because it's $1 million car, I'm like, this is just a car. It's $1 million because it looks crazy and some guy raced it. They didn't make very many of them.
It's $1 million because there's 25 of these and 26 people want them.
Yeah. You can put me on the list for that. I'm
on the list too.
This is one of those till death do us part cars.
I think so.
Yeah, you don't sell this unless you really, really have to.
What's tricky about this car is this is the car that actually started John's love with rally. So Billy Coleman was driving the checkered flag Stratos through the Irish forest. He was there, as a young guy with his brother and his dad. Saw the car just sideways through the air, screaming. It landed and just took off, and that was the moment that he just all of a sudden was into rally.
I mean, you have to love rallying, but loving rallying and then owning a Stratos are different levels.
Yep.
Easy to rev match this thing. Beautiful. Good turn in. It's like, yay, a corner and we're back.
Yeah.
Wow, you're totally right. Even just this one bend here, it's like because of the wheelbase or because of something, it almost feels like
it just wants to
turn. Well, it feels like the ratio changes the sharper you get. This, people, is, in case you're wondering why I like testing cars in California, where we have corners. No, Ben, this was a rare treat. I know the conditions aren't exactly ideal for Stratosing, but just getting to sit in this seat and drive this car and hear this engine and smell the smells, or is that you?
No, it's definitely me.
No, this is a once in a lifetime to drive a Stratos. So big ups, thank you to John for allowing me to do this. Thank you to you for putting up with me, Ben.
Buddy.
And I mean, look, it's $1 million, but look at it, listen to it. We're not giving out consumer advice here. If you think you might like it and you've got $1 million, you'll like it. It's that easy. Check out all the links in the description to see more with John and his crazy collection of cars. We're going to try to do more. I don't know if we're going to run out of light. We're going to try to do more. If we don't get to do it, thank you, and thank everyone at John's Place for being so helpful, especially Scott as well. If we do get to do another one, I'll see you back in Florida with something else cool. See you later.